Car parking for any motorist is a contentious issue. We want to come to shop, we want to come and visit places, we want to come and enjoy ourselves. The council has to make revenue from car parking charges to support the rest of the services it gives us as ratepayers. The president of the Bournemouth Chamber and Commerce is keen to continue working with the council to sort out some of the anomalies in council charges. Nigel, the Chamber have been concerned for some time now about the reduction in shoppers coming to Bournemouth.
The science shows that we're missing about 300,000 shoppers that we should be catering for. The Chamber's resolved to get those back in an awful lot of ways, one of which is trying to get out good news about parking and saying that parking needn't be expensive, and it actually, in comparison to South Coast towns, isn't expensive.
You've been doing battle with the council for a while now to reduce parking costs, to sort out the problem with meters being in places where actually now nobody parks.
Doing battle? No. It's symbiosis. We're working together. We're very privileged to have access to all the important people within council, councillors, council officers, heads of department, and obviously we can now deliver the message from our members to say, look, there are areas where we need a little bit of help, or have you considered this? Can we bring in a borough-wide parking refund scheme? One large independent store has started that already. Boscombe has got one up and ready to run, and the council have realised that's a good idea. They're going to match it in Boscombe, and we're working with them to bring it in across the whole borough to help all the trading suburbs, not just the town centre. This particularly independent car park has joined in the idea, along with stores like Beale's, to say, what can we offer Bournemouth's visitors?
The council presumably gets an awful lot of its revenue from the car parking that they charge within the town. To make up the loss in revenue if they reduce their charges, where are they going to get that from?
We'll certainly be doing our best to make sure that people want to come to Bournemouth. That's the Chamber's resolve, and then it's up to all the car parks to give them the best offer possible.
The revenues which come in from car parks must be quite essential to the economy of the town.
They are very essential to the services which we provide within the Bournemouth conurbation. We approximately take between £5 and £6 million a year in car parking income.
There have been a number of calls within the town for you to reduce the cost of parking. The council have recently instituted meters which seem to be leaving empty spaces.
You're correct. We have just introduced meters on St Stephen's Road and Bradley Road, which are only in their early stages. They've only been in since Monday, so it's too early yet to assess the impact that they will have.
But one could go to Madeira Road in most times of the day and see the meters there by the police station and further down, and they're just empty for most of the day.
On reflection, I mean, that was done a few years ago. That was probably a poor decision.
So is it a decision that can be reversed?
We can reverse it, and certainly we look at it, because if it's not being economic to do it and it's discouraging people from parking there, we may need to revisit it.
We're standing now outside a car park which has been taken over by new management. They're offering £3 a day. That's going to hit your income from council car parks unless you reduce your prices.
In fact, I believe they are reflecting the reductions which we have made within the town. Winter Garden, for example, is £1 for 2 hours. Most of the other land car parks within the town, we've not increased the prices at all this year. We have slightly adjusted the on-street parking, but the normal parking is stayed the same. We've not increased it, and I'm looking to try and achieve the same result next year.
In Boscombe and the Sovereign Centre, they've now reduced their prices, and I understand you're matching it in the car parks that the borough have in Boscombe.
When you pay your money into the machine, you get 2 tickets. One ticket you place in your car, the second ticket you give to the recognised trader, who then reimburses you for the cost of whatever that is for your ticket. So it's a way of encouraging people to park in Boscombe, and hopefully if it's successful there, we can try and encourage the town centre traders to adopt the same scheme, and the Westbourne traders.
The long-term plan for the town has revealed that some of the car parks are going to be handed over to developers. Is that going to reduce the number of parking spaces in the town?
The overall number of car parking spaces will remain the same, whatever development takes place.
Ian, your company has just taken over the car park here in the centre of Bournemouth, Glenfern Car Park, and you're doing some refurbishment.
Yes, company Glenfern Investments have taken over from NCP, who naturally came to the end of their lease about 6 weeks ago. In that time, we've had 3 weeks free parking to have the cooperation of the parkers in there so that we could do tens of thousands of pounds of refurbishment.
So why would you invest all this money and then put the prices down, which means going to reduce your income?
We feel we've got 380 spaces here. There's no point having it a third full at £10 a day, £9 a day.
The price is reduced and that's great for people, but What's to stop you putting it up again?
Well, at the moment we have no plans to put the prices up for the foreseeable future. The price stays at £3 a day all day.
There's loads of parking here. I can't see why people don't come here every day to park. There are wonderful gardens, wonderful beach, wonderful tourist area, and super car parks.
The owners of this car park in Bournemouth have clearly made a fantastic start. Not only are they renovating it to a very high standard, making it a pleasant environment to be, but they're also pleasing shoppers who come to the town and get cheap shopping for a day, but also for the traders whose lifeline this is essential. It's good too to hear from Councillor Lawton that he's prepared to review anything to make things work better for everybody. This is Steve Parcell reporting for Vision News.